Hello everyone, hope you all are fine and taking care of yourselves. Welcome back to the computer online session of class 4. Student, in the previous video we have started lesson number 3 and some of the pages of the chapter was already explained. Now today I am going to continue with the chapter. So all of you please take out your books and open page number 33. First of all we will just quick revise. Okay, so till the pages we have discussed. So this is lesson number 3 and the name of the lesson is More on MS Word. So I hope you all have remembered the full form of MS. The full form of MS is Microsoft. Right. So in this chapter we will just learn about MS Word, and as you all know that MS Word is the most popular word processor which is being used nowadays, and in the previous class also you have learned about MS 2007. Now, in the previous video, we have discussed about the window of MS Word 2007, which is given here in your book. And we have discussed about the contents of these like quick access toolbar, office button, cursor, status bar, title bar, minimize button, maximize button, close button, ribbon, document area. All these things we have already discussed in the detail in the previous video. Afterwards, I told you how to edit a document. Means if you need to make any changes in a document, how we are going to do that. So for that also we have just discussed that how to select the text and how to select the text by using a mouse or a keyboard. Then we have discussed how to copy and move text. Okay, the steps for copying text as well as for moving text and pasting text we have already discussed in the previous video. Now I'm going to start with page number 37. All of you please open page number 37 and I'm going to start with this, how to format a document. The word format. So what is formatting means? Student, if you want to make any changes in your text, whatever the document you are writing or whatever the text you are writing, if you want to make any changes in that, that is known as formatting. ओके मीन्स आई गिव यू अ सिंपल एग्जाम्पल. आप लोग कभी 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 अपनी स्कूल की कॉपी में भी बहुत अच्छा सा लिखते हो. मीन्स समटाइम्स यू आर कलरिंग योर वर्ड्स, समटाइम्स you are just doing heading, and sometimes you are writing in a very attractive manner. So in the same way, when we are just writing some documents or something in our computer, and if we want to make it more attractive or beautiful, we are just formatting our document. Okay, here it is also given. To make a text in a document attractive, we have to change and arrange the text, which is known as formatting a document. Right, we can format a document using font group and paragraph group in the home tab. So student, in computer, if we need to format our text, we are using these font group and paragraph group as well. So this is your paragraph group and this is your font group. So what is in paragraph group? First of all, we are going to discuss this. So here in your paragraph group, bullets are there, numberings are there, and justify, align text right, center align, and align text left. These things we will discuss later. And if you want to just give numbering to your text or sentences, you can choose this option. And if you want to give bullets, you can choose this option. Now moving to the next here, font group. This is your font group, and in this font group what option this contains? It contains the option of making the text bold as well as italic, as well as here is the font option. With the help of this font option you can choose any of the font according to your choice. Underline option, and you can highlight the text color as well, and font color also you can change. Okay, so these things you can do in your document. That is known as formatting. First of all, I'll tell you how to make a text bold, italic, and underline. So the following steps should be used to make the text bold. So bold, all of you knows very well now the meaning of bold. Bold means जब आपको अपने text को थोड़ा सा और bold करके लिखना होता है. That is known as bold. So what you will do? Step 1, select the text you want to make bold. आप उस text को select करोगे जिसको आपको bold बनाना है थोड़ा, है ना? Step 2, click the home tab, then you will go on home tab, and then step 3, click B from the clipboard group. So this B means bold, so you have to click on this, and afterwards your text will become bold as shown in your book. ओके आपका टेक्स्ट पहले ऐसा था, बट इफ़ यू वांट टू मेक इट बोल्ड you have to choose these options and then your text will be converted into bold one. Now the following steps should be used to make the text italic. Now if you want to make your text italic, how you are going to do that? First of all, step number 1, select the text you want to make italic. Means whatever the text you want to make italic, you have to select that text with the help of your mouse. Now again what you have to do, you have to go in the home tab. Now step 3, click on the clipboard group. So this is the icon of italic, the logo of italic. So you have to choose this one, you have to click on that. The text get italic, then your text will be get italic like here. Okay, now the following steps should be used to underline the text. Now student, if you want to underline the text, how you are going to do that? Step number 1, select the text you want to underline. Okay, with the help of mouse, you can select your text. Now step number 2, click the home tab. Again you have to do go in home tab. Now step number 3, click U on the clipboard group. The text gets underlined. So this is the option of underlining the text. So you have to click on this option and then your text will be underlined. Okay. So just now I told you how to make a text bold, italic, underline, and the steps are very simple. I hope all of you got these steps, and if you are having computers or laptops at your homes, please do practice of this. Okay, now next page, moving to the next one. Here one practice time is also given. This is homework for you. In this what you have to do, you have to open MS Word, type the 3 lines about your school. Okay, like where is your school, how is your school, or about the playground. Means anything you can type. You can type 3 lines. Then what you have to do, select the first line and make it bold. The steps for making bolds are already given in your book, so you have to select the first line and you have to make the text bold. Now in the second line what you have to make, you have to make the text italic. Now in the same way, the third line you have to make the text underline. Okay students, now these are the some quick steps which you have to note down in your copy. Please note down these quick steps in your copy. Number 1, to bold, press Ctrl plus B. And these are the quick steps as well as the shortcut keys. So if you want to make the text bold, you have to select Ctrl plus B option. Now if you want to make text italic, press Ctrl plus I. Underline, this is the shortcut one, Ctrl plus U. So these you have to write down in your copy. Now I'll tell you how to change the font. Changing font. Now what does it mean? Font is the look and shape of the letters of the text. Means whatever you are writing means the text shape, that is known as font. Okay. Like I'll give you one example. Like I have written my name Maray. So I have written in the simple language, but I can choose the means stylish one as well by writing like this. Okay. So, students, font is the look and shape of the letters of the text. So, there are many fonts available in the MS Word. So, for that, what you have to do, the following steps are used to change the font of the text. So, if you want to change the font of the text, some of the steps are given. Step number 1, select the text to change the font. First of all, जिसका आपको font का means text का font change करना है, first of all you have to select that one. Then step number 2, you have to go and click on the home tab. Here it is given in your book. I'll show you the picture. You have to go here on the home tab. Then step number 3, click font drop down list. Here you have to click. Actually here it is. Here as you can see, a list of font will appear, a list of different font will appear, and whatever the font you like, you can choose that one and you can apply to your text. In this way your font will be changed. Okay, this is very simple and you can do that. Okay student, now changing font size. Now I'll tell you how you are going to change the size of the font. Means अगर आपको अपना font छोटा रखना है या बड़ा करना है उसका size, how you are going to do that? Font size refers to the size of a letter of a character. Means the letter or the characters which you are writing, if you need to change their size, that is known as changing the font size. So the following steps are used to change the font size. Step number 1, select the text to change the font size. Like here it is written in your book, I love my India. तो इसका इनको font size change करना है. तो first of all you need to select this with the help of mouse. Then step number 2, click the home tab. Again here you have to go on the home tab. Then step number 3, click the drop down list arrow on the font size button in the font group. Here is the font group, you have to click here. Then choose step number 4, choose the font size from the list and click it to apply. फिर आपको अपना font जितना भी बड़ा या छोटा रखना है, you can choose from here. As you can see, again I am telling you, step number 1 you have to select your text. Step number 2, you have to go here, home tab. Then step number 3, click font size, drop down list here. Then here a list will appear of the font size, and whatever the font size you want to apply, you can choose that. And देखिए what you have noticed, I love my India, कितना बड़ा font हो गया है इसका, है ना? In the same way you can do that. In your book they have chosen the font size 24, that's why it's become like this. Okay student, now next, changing font color. So if you need to change the color of this font also, now you can change that also. So how you are going to do that? You can apply different colors to the text according to your choice. So to color the text you need to follow these steps. Step number 1, select the text to change the font color. सब में आपको सबसे पहले अपने टेक्स्ट को सेलेक्ट ही करना है. Whether you need to change the font size, whether you need to change the font color, whatever you want to do, first step is the main one. आपको सब में अपने टेक्स्ट को पहले with the help of mouse choose ही करना है. Now step number 2, again you have to go to the home tab. Then step number 3, click the drop down list arrow on font color button in the font group. A color palette appears. Now according to your choice you can choose any of the color and click it to apply. Like I'll show you here, it is given here in your book. Step number 1, you need to select this text. Then you have to go here on home tab. Then click font color drop down list which is present here. Then a list of color palettes will appear here like this, and whatever the color you want to choose, here in your book they have chosen green color. So I love my India, it becomes green now after applying this one. Okay student, so the steps are very simple. Now one practice time is there for you. This is also your homework. In this what you have to do, type the names of union territories of India as shown. So you have to type like this. First of all you have to note this heading, union territories of India. Then you have to type this one, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Chandigarh, Lakshadweep, Puducherry. Then instructions, what you have to do after typing this, you have to follow these instructions. You have to type these text. Step number 1. Then 2, make the heading bold, underline and center align. You have to make this underline bold. As you can see in your book also, it is bold. Then you can choose the center aligned option from the paragraph group. Then your text will be center aligned. Afterwards, select each name of the union territories and apply different font like Arial, Algerian, Bolder, Forte, Times New Roman, using font drop down list. You can choose any of the option, different options. These you need to choose this different fonts. Okay, apply different font colors to each territory, and afterwards you can apply different colors to these different territories as well. Okay student, now the next which I am going to discuss today, the last one, highlighting text. Highlighting text means something which you are writing and which you feel that it is important, you are highlighting in your copies and your books also. Na? In the same way in computer also you can highlight your text. So to place a colored bar over the text to make it prominent is known as highlighting the text, जिससे वो बिल्कुल अलग ही नजर आए, that is known as highlighting. For that what you need to do, you all have to follow these steps. Step number 1, first of all you need to select the text which you needs to be highlighted. Step number 2, click the home tab. Again you have to go to the home tab. Step number 3, all these options students you will get in home tab. Okay, click the drop down list arrow on the text highlighted color button in the front group. A colored palette will appear. Here it is. And step number 4, choose the required color from the palette and click it to apply. Then your text will be highlighted like this. Okay, these are very simple. If you will practice at your home, आपको सब समझ आ जाएगा. Remember, you must deselect and select text by clicking outside the select area to see the actual formatting. आप जब इसको select करते हो उसके बाद आप इसको deselect करके भी देखना कि ये हुआ भी है या नहीं. Okay. Now the last practice time is for you. What you have to do? You have to open MS Word and then you have to type this one. The earth revolves around the sun. The sun is the nearest star to our planet Earth. Then what you have to do, you have to color the word earth and make it bold. So all of you knows now how you are going to color, means how you are going to color this one, and then afterwards you have to make it bold as well. After coloring you have to make it bold as well. Then you have to highlight the words sun and planet. Two words are given here, sun and planet, so you have to highlight these two words also, sun and planet. Okay student, so this is your homework you all have to do, and please keep practicing everyone. In the next video we'll meet again with the remaining portion. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, and stay home and stay safe and take care.